constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has the ball first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Urlacher. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They're in overdrive already into the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Army Black Knights offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception, man. This is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that
got some room to run. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Here comes the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Absolutely center cut. The lead is 6 in the first.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Really good-looking run, and when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they are always so dialed into their rushing attack. Everybody understands their assignment and responsibility. It doesn't matter if they're running the option. It doesn't matter if they're doing it out of the spread. They know who they need to block, and as a defense, you better limit your mental errors, or you're going to have a hard time slowing this rushing attack down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Under fire. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snagged out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The option look. Quick toss. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that 1st down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Black Knights! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Firing to the right, complete. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Followed him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass, it's Booker. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
The Black Knights will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Army!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one is perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run. He's on the loose. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Off the play fake on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Running into the open space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch, and now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the option. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. 2nd and goal for the offense. Fires into the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. To the ground with the back. Jukes his way for more. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pressure coming. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes the catch. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the option, it's Booker. Nice move to keep running.
Nice job by this defense stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they can corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses that.
Breaks into the open. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Looking to throw, it's Booker. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Black Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Marches ahead. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early.
He's taking the shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Black Knights. Once he got some room, it was over. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on teams. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Across the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Booker. Oh, they're after him. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit? When he's not scared to come up and tackle. A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you can tell, man, he pulls the trigger and makes the tackle for the loss.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Back to throw, it's Booker. Here's a heat. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Black Knights are on the move. They'll run the option. There he goes. Runs through the tackle. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. The Black Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off play action on 1st down. Now improvising. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Army! And the beatdown has ensued.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive going to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. With the catch, it's Stokes. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leads it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake. Steps away to find some room. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to...
Oh, he's got some space. Still on his feet. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Off play action. Bears the pressure. Lets it fly. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
They booted away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now on the move. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do. when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll go to the ground. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The inside handoff. At the 20, he's got space. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Black Knights! And the route is on. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Stokes. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chain. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the